Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another devlog. So, zero build, alpha build 4. So I'll show you guys what's new. So as you can see, there's the directions. These are just temporary. They're going to be removed next update. It's just so you guys can see what direction you're facing. Really no other reason. I'll show you guys why. What took really long with this update was I added a bunch of stuff with entities. I just made the game make more sense in general, and you can actually interact with objects in the world and other players. So there's different events, like just say here is a sign. If you step on the red box, it'll say something in chat, welcome to Archipelo. Or you can also stand in front of it and face it and press X and it'll do the same thing. Yeah, so I added that. I also added a teleporter here. It's a pretty crappy spread, it's just something real quick. I'm gonna do a graphics update and make stuff look a lot better eventually. But yeah, that'll teleport you to another map, but I won't show you guys how to get to it because it's kind of a secret. So yeah, I'll show you guys also the fixes I made to prefixes and nicknames, so you can actually have spaces in them. So /nick, I don't know, so right now the nickname is John, so if you want to do video boy, we'll just do it 2 words. So now it's set to video boy, so when you type a message it shows up as a space. Also you can see game dev, yeah, it's also a space. So I added that works now. I'll just show you guys real quick in the server config what that looks like. So if I open up the file for John, see, so how it works is you have the kind of like a quotation mark, but just like one of them. So that will like, I don't know how to say it, like it'll be at the beginning and at the end of it. So instead of just going because the way the program works is it scans for each word, instead of reading this as one separate thing and then this, it'll read it all together. So that's how that works. Just thought I'd show you guys that real quick. So yeah, also as you can see, the writing is a lot clearer. I made it full HD, so now all the GUI is in 1080p. So yeah, it looks quite a bit better, I find. Yeah, I'll reboot the client just to show you what it looks like. This too, the green looks kind of weird, but yeah. So I'll reboot it. So it's being a bit slow. My CPU is all the way at max when I record, and I have the server running on this computer and all that, and it just lags. You can see right here, that's my CPU usage. I'm not using a super fast computer. Yeah, so you saw the loading screen, it's a lot better. This looks better in general. If you want to get the full view, you should go in full screen, 1080p, or on Android devices it scales pretty well also. So yeah, it just looks better in general, like less pixelated. I'm pretty happy with it. This will be much more noticeable next update when I add a player creation menu, so where you select different parts, it's going to be a lot of GUI stuff in there, and it'll just make it look a lot better, less pixelated, because it doesn't have to stretch up anymore. So yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all for this update. Just check my thing real quick. Okay, yeah, there's one other thing. When you want to type in chat and you want to use a command, this is for computer only. So if you're using a PC, Mac, or Linux or whatever, if you type /, it'll automatically open up the chat box and write / in it. So instead of having to press T or space and then /, you can just do that. Or you can also do exclamation mark if you're used to that. Or dot works also for commands. I'll show you exclamation mark. I guess you can't really see that. I'll just do another command. I don't know. Speed 50. There, so that works. I notice it's just a tiny bit laggy, but that's just because I have a lot of stuff running. It should be pretty good for you guys. So, well, actually, I think this video is going by really quick. I guess I'll end it off now. So, I'll show you guys what I want to do for next update. You probably saw this before, like, because I had last devlog I showed you a couple updates in advance what I want to do. Yeah, I don't need to save that. Okay, so this is that update. All this is done. Player creation update. That's what I'm going to do next. So you'll be able to create your own player, customize them, change your pants, hair, skin tone, all that stuff. 4-direction movement's already there, but I'm going to add animation also. And the update after that is the trigger update. So what the trigger update is, I'll explain to you guys now. Basically, a trigger is something that triggers an event. So the best way to explain that is, I don't know, just say if you're facing an entity and you press X, that'll trigger the press X event, and the server will handle it and do something about it. So what I did was the server handles that event by displaying that text. Or if you go to this, the teleporter also has a trigger. If you step on it, it'll teleport you to another map. So yeah, it's not completely done, and it doesn't have all the triggers I want. Right now the only triggers that I programmed are stepping on and pressing X while facing it. I'm going to do a couple other ones. I'm going to do some like stepping towards trigger. So there's like a difference in time between when you actually arrive on the block and when you're going towards it. Like as you notice, the message only displays when the player stops moving up. So I'll just press up real quick. See, it's really quick, so you can't really tell. Actually, I could probably make my speed slower to show you guys. Well, that was a weird way of spelling speed. Here, I'll do 8. See how that works. See? So press up, and you'll see it. Once the player gets there, it'll play the message, show the message. So that trigger is set when the player location updates on the map. But I want to add a trigger so that when the player moves up before he gets to the location, it'll do a trigger. That'll be used for when you're going in doorways in the game or caves. You don't want the player to step on the door. You want you just want it to look like the player's going through it, kind of thing. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to explain, but yeah, so there's that. That's pretty much what triggers are. There's some more complicated stuff I want to do, but now that I pretty much added it already, I can't really do a whole update about that because the stuff I want to do is more behind the scenes. You guys wouldn't notice it at all. So what I'm going to do for build 6, I'm also going to make better textures for tiles. Yeah, that looks kind of weird. Textures. So, like I said earlier on when I was making this, I didn't really like the grass. It's kind of weird. You can see like a circle in it. The sand's kind of alright. It's not too bad. The water is actually pretty good. But textures like the sign, I might do some adjustments to it. Or the teleporter. The flowers, I might change some of the tints and stuff like that. And also the other climates are not too great either. Like the snow is really bad. The sand and the snow is so crap. Yeah, it just looks really weird. The other ones aren't too bad. Slash temp sandy. This one I actually kind of like. It's just the contrast between this yellow and that kind of faded green looks weird, and the grass looks kind of weird also. So I'm just gonna make those better. And then after that, I'll be adding. So yeah, okay. I'll just explain this real quick before I explain the other thing. Right now, all the terrain that's displayed is just the floor. It's the bottom layer. But in build 7, what I'm planning on doing is a top layer. So instead of having these rocks, I'll have actual big rocks. I can have mountains. I can have houses, like an actual top layer with houses with doors. You can actually go inside, stuff like that. Trees also. I don't know, barrels, just a bunch of decorative stuff. I'll be adding that update. Yeah, and then after that we'll start going into AI and enemies and combat and stuff. So that'll be really cool. It's coming pretty quick, guys. Next update, I don't know how long it's gonna take, cause I don't know. I haven't done many sprites and stuff in my life. So doing like the different types of hairstyle and all that, I don't know how long that'll take. And the menu should be fairly straightforward to program for player creation. But yeah, I'm not too sure how long it'll take. But after that update, everything's just gonna go like full speed ahead. We're gonna get better textures, teleportation, combat, mobs, island exploration, so you guys will be able to get your own boat and stuff and travel to different islands, whole bunch of stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically some of my plans. Soon I'm gonna actually take a break from doing updates on the game, and instead I'm gonna work on my Archipelo video. I'm kind of limited on time. I only program about 45 minutes a day because that's all I have time for, because I still have school. But yeah, stopping some updates for maybe a week just to work on that video will be awesome. But that'll be in a couple updates, probably after this update or maybe another one. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. So here, I'll do an actual outro this time. I don't like copy pasting the video for the outro, so I'll just I should probably get more organized if I want to do this. Yeah, it's gonna go full speed ahead. I think you guys are gonna really like this game. I have a lot of really cool ideas. In the What is Archipelo video, I'm gonna discuss all my big ideas for the game. You can even expect trading cards in the game and customizing your boat, adding furniture and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. So right now I'll put links to different things. Teamspeak, I've been on a lot more, especially this week. Probably every day. And on Friday I was on for a couple hours. You may have seen that if you follow me on Twitter, which will be here. I have a Facebook page. I don't post on the Facebook page enough, I admit. Like, I should post more on there. I often forget to post updates on the Facebook page, but I'll make an effort. And I also have a website. You can check out different stuff on the website. There's just basic information about Archipelo. It'll tell you like about new updates and stuff. And if you use RSS, it's a WordPress website, so you can just subscribe with RSS and you'll get notifications about each blog post I do. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. I'm not too sure when the next update will come up, but I'm going to try to do a lot of coding with Video Boy videos on the next update because it'll be more interesting and less behind the scenes. So see you guys then. Bye.